Yo, what's up guys? It's Jeff, and it's been a little bit of a weird one here with iOS 13.4.5 now turning into iOS 13.5, but now we see the fourth beta here for iOS 13.5. So let's get that installed onto our devices here and see what's new. But before we get started though, I wanted to remind you guys of our channel memberships. Those are now live, and there's perks like exclusive wallpapers and more perks coming up that will have more to do with iOS 14 beta. So definitely check the join button down below if you are subscribed, or check out the links in the video description below. Okay, so last week in iOS 13.5 Beta 3, we saw the addition of the COVID-19 tracing program, Face ID improvements for those wearing a mask, and other improvements made to newly released devices like the Magic Keyboard and the iPhone SE. Since then, we've also seen advancements in AirPods firmware, so the next-gen firmware is available, and that build number is 2D15. Now, the way to view this information is by connecting your AirPods to your iDevice and then going to the About section in the Settings app. Here you can see the tab for your AirPods, and you can view all of the information for that device. As you can see here, my AirPods Pro has updated and they're on the latest firmware. Now, a big question that you all have quite regularly is how to update the AirPods, because there's really no set way to do it. Well, I know this is super annoying, but all you have to do is connect your AirPods to your iDevice and make sure they are also charging. After you leave them for a while, the update will go through over the air. It is just a little bit annoying that you have to go through that process because there's really no set way, but that should trigger the update for your AirPods, and after a little while, they should be updated to the latest firmware. Now, more on that update, and it's meant to solve a lot of the connection issues that users were having specifically on the AirPods Pro lineup. So I'll be thoroughly testing that in the next week or so, and maybe on the live show this Friday, I'll give you guys an update on how all of that is working. Okay, so back to iOS 13.5 Beta 4, and let's check out the finer details here. As far as the new build number, it's 17F5065A, and that A at the end does indicate that we are likely on the last build of these betas. The total size for my iPhone 11 Pro Max was 169.5 megabytes, and the modem firmware has stayed the same at 1.06.00. Now, the only change I could find in this beta was the exposure notification setting in the privacy menu has been changed. Unlike what we saw last week, there is no toggle anymore for the US, as the US hasn't given approval to this program. So right now it just says that this feature isn't available in my country, and that will likely change in the near future once the tracing program is nationally approved. Now, other than changes to the Apple and Google tracing program, I wasn't really expecting anything new in this beta, and yeah, there's really nothing new in this beta because Apple's sole focus is on that tracing program. So with that said, I do expect Apple to release an official version of iOS 13.5 probably next week, and with that, their tracing program with Google. Now, as far as performance goes, it looks like everything was about the same between Beta 3 and Beta 4 here, and honestly that was to be expected given Apple is really more focused on their tracing program. Now, performance has consistently been really good on my iPhone 11 Pro Max and all other devices that I've been using, so I'm not really complaining here because the performance has been really good, and so has battery performance as well. So I think as far as performance goes, that's pretty much it as far as advancements go until we see the first betas of iOS 14. Okay, so that was the iOS 13.5 Beta 4 update. If you have any questions or comments about this update, please leave those in the comment section down below. If you want to get the update for yourself, check the software update page if you are on the developer or public betas. If you guys are excited to see iOS 14 updates, that should be here in about a month or so, so don't forget to get subscribed and hit that notification bell icon so you can get updates on when that content is released. Also, check out channel memberships. Those are now live and have a lot of awesome perks for you guys. More information on that can be found by clicking the join button down below or checking out the link in the video description. Anyways, guys, thank you all for watching today's update video, and hopefully I'll be seeing you in some future content. Until then, I hope you all have an awesome day.